I'm here with
Kisha Nicole Foster. So I'm happy to be here. I'm excited to be here. I am. I keep
it is.
seeing everybody. I'm like, yes.
Yes, absolutely. I'm happy to have you here. So, who are you? What do you do?
I am a poet. I am a Cleveland Arts Prize winner. I am a bachelor holder from Cleveland State. I hold an MFA for University of Nebraska Omaha. I'm a mom. I'm an educator. I'm a visual artist because I got poems on buildings.
Yes.
I'm an all around good person concerned with literature and people being exposed to literature.
Yes, yes. Thank you so much. And my dear girl, if I must say, okay, what is the wildest or most unexpected place you found inspiration for what you do? Wildest, most unexpected. I always get people on this question, and it's my favorite thing to do. It's my favorite. I'm gonna have a reel of everybody's reaction to that question. It's my favorite thing.
So years ago, I want to say like maybe 2008, 2009,
Mm-hmm.
maybe actually 2015, 14, somewhere around there.
Mm-hmm.
Between those times.
Yeah, between 2008 and 2015.
Yeah, it was between those times. I was in a nephrastic reading
Mm.
for Heights Arts, which is surprising because I'm about to be in one on July 17th. July 17th at Heights Arts. I'm in a nephrastic at 7 p.m. And it was at this same space, and it was a collage. And I can't remember the artist, and I'll have to find that out and probably tag her. But the collage, everything was opaque in the collage. It was a small frame, and everything was opaque. It was like like an outside looking, like it was outside trees and all this, but everything was opaque. It was this black cat, and I'm like, and I called it, and it's the only moving thing. I called it the only moving thing because the only moving thing was that black cat in that opaque, and I took it as, you know, black people, we the only moving thing in this world, and it's like, but also healing comes in so many forms. It comes in books. It comes in giving money. It comes in sharing resources. It comes in forgiveness and grace. And
yes,
like the poem is like, be the only moving thing that is not full of fear, right? And I've kept using that. I got this poem in Blink Your Eyes, which is a conceptual form poem. It's on my Bandcamp, and in that poem, it's like, be the only moving thing, and I talk about that at the end. And then I started it, I formed it, a nonprofit, a tentative nonprofit. It's called The Only Moving Thing.
Wow.
And so that's what I'm about to start working on moving forward. This next year or two is really putting that out and getting that mission. I don't want to give too much, but what you asked, what unexpected thing or event or whatever inspired a big thing with me, and that is that ekphrastic reading where I wrote that poem, and I called that poem The Only Moving Thing because of this because of this black thing and this opaque thing, the starkness of but it also felt trapped, looked free but felt trapped, and so the only moving thing sparked, so it's going somewhere.
Yeah, I think what I take away from that is just like you experiencing art inspired you, right? It was like the unexpected thing that you didn't go there to say, hey, I'm gonna get inspired by this.
No,
right,
I went there to write the poem,
right? And it's just like those natural alignments, those natural moments.
Yeah,
it's like you never know. Like, wow,
yes,
I'm about to do something with this.
Yeah, so that's that. The only moving thing.
So speaking of, being inspired and whatnot, if you had to describe your art style using only 3 pop culture references.
3 pop culture references.
What would they be? And tell me a little bit of why.
Okay, I can do that.
Yeah. We cultural people.
Yeah, I can do that. Okay, so one right now, I'm gonna say my art is really giving Benny the Butcher.
Benny the Butcher.
Yes. Okay. Because Benny is really shining in his career. He is really showing and proving. But also, like, when out for me as a poet, I'm listening to how he put it together. That's very important in how I listen to music. Like
Yes,
I like
yes.
to listen to music that, technically, lyrically, like it putting the words together, giving me some type of rhythm and cadence, because that's what that's doing, is it's helping me, because I listen to that music while I write my poems. I always
Yes,
have.
yes, yes.
Listen to Ghostface when I was in the lab having to really create and write. I'm listening to that because it's on repeat. I'm just and it's
Yeah. That
forcing
cadence,
me
that beat,
to it's
yeah.
forcing me to like step out my box. It's forcing me to technique up. It's
Mm-hmm.
doing all these things.
Mm-hmm.
So that would be describing me right now, Benny the Butcher. He got this one song now, Summer 25. Get into it.
Okay. Get into Summer 25 by Benny the Butcher. Shout out Benny the Butcher.
I feel like the second thing that would describe my work is Whitney Houston.
Yes. Ooh, I love to hear that. I love to hear that.
I love Whitney Houston. I really, really do. Ooh, I wept so hard when she passed. I remember I was living in Jersey at the time. I'm getting ready to think, was I doing culinary school? I think I had already did it. I can't remember. But anyway, that's when she passed, and it's her because the giftedness of her voice and her purpose and how chosen and favored she was, and how many people she reached with her art, and also how how real she lived her life and who she was.
Yeah, very authentic.
And the authenticity of good, bad, and ugly. We would learn to do and to be more authentic in our living.
Yeah, absolutely.
And so I feel like that's how my poems reflect her as a and so then that's iconic. Yeah. And 3 pop called the movie 7.
Okay.
Because I love that movie. I did my 12th grade research paper on that movie for me to graduate about the 7 deadly sins.
Oh, okay.
The movie 7, so it's with Morgan Freeman and Brad Pitt and Gwyneth Paltrow.
Okay, from the 90s.
Yes.
Yes.
And and so the reason for that is because how I get to my faith is how I get to my faith, and I don't knock nobody. In a lot of years, I spent so many years doing for everybody, people pleasing for everybody, and right now I'm the most balanced, chilled, highly self-love, self-care I've ever been. Very intentional, very wise. And I feel like 7 always does that. That movie always wisens you up in some way when you watch it. And I watch it, and I take a nap. I love that movie. So I feel like my poems represent that, because my poems and my work and my artistry and who I am, I'm showing up very authentic. I'm showing up very gritty, and I'm showing up speaking the truth.
Yes.
And absolutely. So that's those 3 things.
And that's why we love you.
That's why I love y'all.
Absolutely. If your art could speak for itself, what's the one message it would say to the world? This is about to be good. This is about to be good. We about to do it.
It say you got to keep going and get the fuck up, because everything is always trying to beat you down, and then you have people who live in that mindset. If you notice, when you talk to people, they always be like Eeyore. I call it the Eeyore syndrome. You know what I'm trying to say? And meaning it. It's like, oh, I've got to go through this. It's always something. Oh, and it's just like, okay, and so then, but let's get up. And then let's look at ourselves and let's learn like how to polish ourselves. Let's find out our rhythm. Let's find out our style. Let's find out our beat. Let's operate in that. Let's figure out our passion. Let's stop beating ourselves up. Let's stop wallowing in that pain. Let's get up and grow. And every time I'm writing a poem, that's really what I'm saying over and over. And it just has to come out differently. It has to come out in this cadence. It has to be this form. It has to be, so that I can keep you buying into me. And so I can keep you, because the more you buy into me, no matter what that looks like, the more I'm able to tell the truth. My poetry holds me accountable. It always has. That's the one thing. And so whenever I don't want to do my poetry, because I don't want to look at my true self. I've been doing this for 26 years. You know? And I'm at this place where I'm at an age where I don't have time for no games anymore. Even though I still sometimes am in the turbulence of playing them and dealing with them and letting things go, because I'm human and I am growing. Growth is a daily thing. So it would say, get to that pain, get up, and
through it.
like go
Yeah.
through it.
Deal with it. Don't let it deal with you.
Yeah,
And then
change
let's
your
go.
language, and let's change our language, and let's change how we reframe and talk about ourselves.
Yes.
How are we talking about ourselves?
The power of life and death
is in the tongue.
In the tongue. Yeah. So I'm gonna go off script here.
Okay.
Going by the spirit. What's something about Kisha Nicole Foster that people don't know that you would want them to?
You know, that I really, really work hard.
Yes.
Like I think I really, really work hard at myself, at my inner work. I don't think people know that I never catch a break. Mm-hmm. I'm not the lucky one. I'm not catching breaks. Mm-hmm. I'm literally going through life, experiencing life. I must be the Most High's favorite because I keep boom, like that, boxing me, and I just eat that. I take it to the body, and I work hard. And I'm a really a quiet person for real. I really like to be in the house chilling. And poems and getting on stage is work. It's the same as somebody clocking in 9 to 5. Except my schedule looks different, and my payment looks different, and my networking looks different, but it's all the same work. Yeah. Yeah. And I know my Bible, so like, don't play with me. Yeah, please don't, huh? Cause I'll go to God for you real quick. That's real good. That's good. Yes, indeed. So I want to thank you all for tuning in. This is the Kisha Nicole Foster. Where are we going to be seeing you? Give us some upcoming dates, or where do we need to go? So we need to go to IG. I'm just always at IG. That's where I post. I'm not on Facebook, TikTok, none of that. It's at I am Kisha Nicole Foster, Kisha Nicole Foster. There's no E in my name. And I'm actually currently and working on a children's book for my daughter, Love Jones. And so we're on the third part of that. That's pretty good. With shout out to Patrick Salem and Kim Essence Hunt. And what else am I got going on? I just got things going on. Please go to my Bandcamp at www.bandcamp/Kisha Nicole Foster's Black Earth Speak Poems, BLK Earth Speak SPK Poems. You can purchase that there. I love that project. I'm on Substack now. That's a new thing. Yes. But I'm feeling that. I'm feeling it out as well. I'm feeling it out, and I'm liking what I'm writing there. I'm being very honest and vulnerable there. So literally, like, follow me on Substack, Kisha Nicole Foster. Everything is Kisha Nicole Foster. Yeah. And that's it. I'm taking love to Taekwondo and living. Yeah, I'm being supreme. All right. Peace and love. Thank you so much for tuning in.
This is Street Story Media.